Mr. Ben Flores has put work here, including the vast information recollected from the 46 Garifuna communities of Honduras and the 6 Garifuna communities of Belize, the 1 Garifuna community in Guatemala, and the Garifuna community here in the United States. So, and the writing of this book is also conforming with the standardized Garifuna writing.
I know that a lot of the communities in our own and outside of our own community can definitely prosper and benefit from that.
Actually, you know, piggybacking on what the brother just said, this is groundbreaking. You know, I have never seen anything like this. I never read anything like this before. Even me, myself, I have seen the pictures, but I never knew the names and the different languages, especially in Garifuna.
I think that he's done a great service to our community and our culture by putting these in 3 different languages.
It was fantastic to work on this. Ben, really, I was very amazed and inspired by Ben's continued dedication to this. We had 1 set of pictures, and then we changed the set of pictures. The book was smaller, then it got bigger. Like, we went through different drafts, trying to make it bigger and easier for kids to read and stuff. And you know, we just kept on going, never gave up.
He's done a great job of documenting the words that are otherwise going to be lost. These words tell us from a scholarly point of view the importance of different animals. If there are multiple words for them, that signals there's greater importance to them. There's some history here in terms of the number of words and the kinds of words, the related meanings of the words. So in terms of documenting all of this, it's really going to be significant to keep a history of the Garifuna people through these terms themselves.
Because now I can put words with pictures and actually know how they, you know, what they mean, you know, and now the pronunciation. That's a different thing there now. I'm waiting for the app, you know, to show how it should be coming. Right.
You know, one thing about him, he's dedicated to the preservation of the Garifuna culture. And this book, the publication of this book, will go a long way into meeting those ends. I'm not surprised that Mr. Flores would publish a book like this, because of his background. You know, he's got this strong Garifuna DNA from his dad, the Musta.
It's great to be here and be part of this, and once again, part of another historic event as we evolve, or as we continue the struggle towards preserving our Garifuna culture. So this is really, really amazing to be here.
You know, Mr. Ben Flores has made it, and it's a very good book. It has a lot of details, a lot of animals. It's trilingual, you name it. Our Garifuna people should be proud that today Mr. Ben Flores produced a new trilingual book.
Bueno, honti duhe hawo ben ya ora le mahamuga lisi no lu na ya la hamuga sumu duhe yo ya hausun no burenginya lu gawala wofu da ha hon lu wagu halege la ya bi kata wala kate la bi kate le la chagumbe wanasiyo lu moti wasigi lu, you know, wasigi ofu da he hon yange hon kata wala lu mayapi hama mo megrigia lu hengu hon katena because we do them la hafi do happy again lu subuti gwan la hon halege la hayapi halion gwan.
Well, I'll have a reference to go to if I want to know what the words are. It gives me more Garifuna than just behave yourself, stop, I'm gonna whip you, things like that, which is what I know. After that, I know how to say those things and what that means, because that's what I heard, you know, to me all the time. I actually speak more Spanish than I do Garifuna, but the commands that tells me to behave myself, I know all of those. So, and then I noticed that it's some fruits that I didn't know was a Garifuna word. I just thought that was what it was called, or certain foods like ereba. I didn't know ereba, you know, was the Garifuna equivalent for cassava. I thought cassava was just called ereba and that's it. So then, you know, it gives me some more English as well for things that are unique to our culture. I can know what the English translation is, so if I'm trying to explain to someone else, I can use the reference to tell them this is what ereba is called in English.
I realized that we had lots of animals that had Garifuna names, but not too many people knew the names. So I figured, let me see what I can do. I could probably get a book. I started out with mammals first, and then I said, oh, we have a lot of fish. They have names, so we need to do something about those too. So that's basically what I did, and I put all the names together. Ruben helped me quite a bit from the Honduras version of names of our animals and fish, so it worked out pretty good.